Sanitation Workers of America, President Larry Cohen and Barbara Elliott.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Barbara Elliott. I'm a worker in a call center that is part of Xerox and ACS in Staten Island, New York. And for 2 years, I've been organizing a union where I work. I need your help. We can't just fight for our jobs. We need jobs with justice. We need real organizing rights, not the imaginary rights of the National Labor Relations Act, Along with the majority of my co-workers, I voted union 15 months ago, but Xerox, ACS filed objections to the election, and only a few weeks ago, the NLRB ruled the election was conducted fairly. And management's objections had no merit. Management has yet to negotiate with us, but has spent huge amounts on lawyers to delay and deny us our rights. Meanwhile, we have health benefits that are far out of reach for most of us, and the company no longer contributes to our 401k. I am proud to be a member of the Communication Workers of America, Local 1102. My sisters and brothers in CWA and New York labor movement have many elected officials have backed us up. And I am proud now to introduce our international CWA president, Larry Cohen.
Hey. Thanks, Barbara. I'm proud to be here with all of you, building one nation, working together. Leaders like Barbara are an inspiration to our union, our movement, our nation. What is exceptional is that Barbara's leadership has given courage to our co-workers, even as so many lost their jobs in this fight. Workers should not need courage to have a union in the United States of America. It should not be a fight. But the behavior of Xerox is typical, not exceptional. In many ways, Xerox is at the high end of U.S. employers. But when it comes to workers' rights, they have been right there following the anti-union playbook that says workers like Barbara cannot organize in the United States, and when they do, they will pay an awful price. 47 years ago, our predecessors stood here fighting for the dream to end Jim Crow. And at that time, 1 out of 3 private sector workers in the United States had a union contract. Companies like Xerox agreed voluntarily to recognize unions and negotiate with their workers. But in these 47 years, marked by significant advancement in many human rights in our nation, workers' rights have been all but crushed. Today, only 1 in 15 private sector workers have bargaining rights. And this story at Xerox tells us why. Now, the United States is at the very bottom of the global economy in protecting workers' rights to organize and negotiate.
We want to inspire and not discourage. We came here today to rebuild our movement, our commitment to stand with other organizations, all of us committed to our dream. We are not giving up on our union or our nation or each other. Our laws don't protect workers like me. The company controls virtually every aspect of the organizing process. That's why real change like the Employee Free Choice Act is so important to me and my coworkers.
We will build one nation working together. We know that a minority in the U.S. Senate has prevented even discussion of 400 bills passed by the House of Representatives, including Employee Free Choice Act. We also know that working together, we can work for progressive change on November 2nd, and we can work for democracy in the U.S. Senate. As Barbara's story demonstrates, real change is hard, but not hopeless. We are tough. We are united. We are determined. And we have done hard before, working together.